For thousands of years, humans have turned to the natural world for healing. Long before modern medicine, our ancestors studied plants, watching, experimenting, and passing down wisdom from generation to generation. Among the many gifts of nature, one stands out for both its simplicity and power: herbal tea. In ancient Egypt, priests brewed infusions of chamomile and mint for digestive comfort and spiritual rituals. In traditional Chinese medicine, complex blends of herbs were prepared to balance the body's energy and treat disease. Across the globe, from the steppes of Mongolia to the rainforests of South America, people discovered that hot water and the right combination of leaves, roots, flowers, or bark could offer comfort, clarity, and even cure. These herbal infusions weren't just about flavor. They were medicine. And over time, herbal teas became a vital part of cultural identity. Whether it was peppermint in the Middle East, hibiscus in West Africa, or ginger in the Caribbean, each region had its own healing brews. As centuries passed, many of these traditions evolved. With the growth of modern science and the development of pharmaceuticals, herbal practices were sometimes pushed aside or viewed as folklore. But now, in the 21st century, we're seeing a powerful comeback, rooted not only in tradition but in evidence. The modern wellness movement has reignited global interest in herbal teas, not just for relaxation, but for their potential health benefits. Supermarkets and health food stores are filled with blends claiming to boost immunity, aid sleep, relieve stress, or fight inflammation. But are these just marketing claims, or is there real science behind them? That question has sparked a surge of research into the actual biological effects of herbal teas. Universities and research institutions are now testing herbal compounds to uncover how they interact with the body. From ancient wisdom to modern science, herbal tea has traveled a long road. But at its core, it's still the same: hot water and the healing power of plants. Let's explore some of the most widely used herbal teas and what modern science says about their benefits. First, we begin with a classic, chamomile. Known for its gentle floral flavor and calming scent, chamomile tea has been used for centuries to promote relaxation and sleep. Scientific studies have identified specific compounds, like oppigenin, that bind to receptors in the brain, reducing anxiety and encouraging deeper rest. For people dealing with stress, insomnia, or mild digestive discomfort, chamomile is more than just a bedtime beverage. It's a gentle ally for both the body and the mind. Next is ginger, a powerhouse root with bold flavor and bold benefits. Ginger tea is a go-to for nausea, indigestion, and inflammation. Its active compound, gingerol, has been widely studied for its ability to calm the stomach, reduce muscle pain, and even lower blood sugar levels. Athletes and travelers alike swear by ginger tea to settle the stomach and improve circulation. It's also considered a natural immune booster, especially during cold and flu season. Then there's peppermint, a refreshingly cool herb that delivers far more than fresh breath. Peppermint tea is commonly used to relieve digestive issues such as bloating, gas, and indigestion. The menthol in peppermint acts as a natural antispasmodic, relaxing the muscles of the digestive tract. For people experiencing irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, or general stomach discomfort, peppermint tea can bring real relief. It's also invigorating, which makes it a great pick-me-up without caffeine. What ties these herbal teas together isn't just tradition, it's chemistry. Each of these herbs contains a unique profile of active compounds that work with your body's natural systems to bring about specific effects. And while their effects may be subtle compared to pharmaceutical drugs, their gentleness is part of what makes them ideal for daily wellness routines. When brewed with care and consumed mindfully, these common herbal teas become more than drinks, they become rituals of self-care. But what exactly makes these herbs work? What's happening on the cellular level when we sip? In the next section, we'll break down the science behind the benefits, looking closely at phytochemicals, antioxidants, and emerging research on how herbal teas affect our health from the inside out. So, what's the science behind these soothing brews? Why do plants like chamomile, ginger, and peppermint seem to work so well, not just in tradition, but in real biological function? The answer lies in phytochemicals. Phytochemicals are natural compounds produced by plants. They're not essential nutrients like vitamins or minerals, but they have profound effects on human health. Think of them as the plant's defense system, protecting against pests, diseases, and environmental stress, and when we consume them, we benefit too. Different herbs contain different phytochemicals, each offering unique therapeutic effects. For example, ginger contains gingerol, which has potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Chamomile contains a pigeonine, known for its calming effects on the brain. And peppermint is rich in menthol, which acts as a natural muscle relaxant and digestive aid. One of the most talked about categories of phytochemicals in herbal teas is antioxidants. Antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, unstable molecules in the body that can cause cell damage and contribute to aging, inflammation, and chronic diseases. Many herbal teas are packed with antioxidants, such as flavonoids, polyphenol, and tannins. These compounds may help reduce the risk of heart disease, lower blood pressure, support immune function, and even protect the brain. For example, studies on hibiscus tea, another popular herbal infusion, show it may help reduce high blood pressure due to its antioxidant and diuretic effects. Green rooibos and lemon balm teas have also been studied for their neuroprotective properties, with early research suggesting benefits for memory and mood. Some herbal teas may even have antimicrobial properties, helping to fight off harmful bacteria or viruses. Garlic, thyme, and oregano teas, though more pungent, are traditionally used to help the body recover from colds, sore throats, and infections, and some lab studies support their antimicrobial potential. Scientific studies into herbal tea benefits are still growing. While some claims are backed by strong evidence, others require more research. What's important is that modern science is beginning to validate what traditional cultures have known for centuries, that herbal teas can be more than soothing, they can be therapeutic. Of course, not every tea works the same for everyone. Factors like dosage, frequency, and the quality of the herbs all play a role in effectiveness. So how do you choose the right herbal tea for your needs? And how do you prepare it for the best results? That's exactly what we'll explore next, from sourcing and brewing to finding the right balance for your body and lifestyle. Now that we understand the history and the science, let's talk about how to make the most of herbal teas in your daily life. The first step: choose wisely. Not all herbal teas are created equal. If possible, select organic and ethically sourced herbs. This ensures you're not ingesting pesticides, heavy metals, or other unwanted chemicals that could counteract the benefits you're trying to gain. Support suppliers who use sustainable farming and harvesting practices. It's better for your health and the planet. Next, let's talk brewing. Herbal teas aren't steeped the same way as regular black or green teas. To truly extract the beneficial compounds from many herbs, you may need to brew for longer, sometimes up to 10 to 15 minutes, and at a full boil, not just a gentle steep. For tougher parts like roots, barks, or seeds, you may need to make a decoction by simmering them for even longer. Use fresh, filtered water and cover your tea while it brews to trap volatile oils and medicinal vapors. That soothing steam rising from your cup, it holds healing too. Now what about dosage? This part is often overlooked. Herbal teas may be gentle, but they're still active substances. 1 to 3 cups a day is typically safe for most people. But frequency, amount, and herb choice should always reflect your body's needs and any health conditions you may have. For example, someone with low blood pressure should be cautious with hibiscus. Someone on blood thinners may need to avoid large doses of ginger. And if you're pregnant, nursing, or taking medication, always consult a qualified health professional before introducing any new herbal routine. That brings us to something important. Herbal tea is not a magic bullet. Instead, it's a powerful part of a holistic lifestyle. When used mindfully, herbal teas can enhance a healthy diet, support relaxation, complement exercise routines, and deepen mindfulness practices. They can also be combined with other natural tools like breathwork, meditation, stretching, or journaling, creating a full-spectrum wellness ritual. And don't forget, drinking herbal tea can be about more than healing. It can be about presence. Taking 5 quiet minutes to sit with a warm mug can shift your entire day. In a world that rushes constantly, this simple ritual becomes an act of self-love. Whether you're brewing for better sleep, a calmer stomach, or just a more centered moment, herbal teas offer a bridge between the ancient and the modern, a connection to nature and to yourself. If this video brought you value, consider exploring more. Subscribe to Herbwise 876 for weekly deep dives into herbal wisdom, natural remedies, and the timeless science of plant healing. Until next time, be well, sip slowly, and stay connected to the wisdom of the earth.